if you plan to visit Europe soon or apply for a Schengen visa from the UK, this video would definitely help you. So keep watching. So in my last video, I told you guys that I applied for a Schengen visa, a multiple entry Schengen visa through Belgium, and I was waiting to see how long I'll be given. We will be given, right? So the visa finally came. I got 3 months visa, and in this video I'm just going to be giving a cost breakdown, because obviously it will be beneficial to know, to have an idea of how much you're going to spend for the application process. So here we go. So let's start with timelines, right? So we made the first application first week in October, and then got a date for the second week. However, we missed our appointment on the second week, and then we booked for the third week. So we finally got the appointment date for the third week. We went, we submitted all our documents, and then we got our passports back with the visa in the passport by the 10th working day. So it took 10 working days for us to actually get the passport with the visa. If you remember in my last video, I was a bit pessimistic because I wasn't expecting to get a lot of time. I was expecting, okay, maybe we'd get another 4 weeks or 6 weeks or something, but they were gracious enough to give us 3 months. So for that, I'm grateful. Now for the part that everybody has been waiting for, the cost breakdown. Now it's important to note that the total cost might vary based on the itinerary, right? By itinerary, I mean your mode of transportation and your accommodation. For us, we have booked a train via Eurostar, and the return ticket has cost £150. For accommodation, I booked a free cancellation accommodation, so we don't have to worry about that. Of course, I got the reservation, but you get what I mean. You get it. The people that get it. So for every other cost, I think also for the travel insurance, I booked a standard insurance for 2 people, which costs £18.4. The appointment fee, that's the amount you pay when you go on the TLS website. Immediately you fill the visa on web form, right? That costs £34.70. And then for the biometric / visa fee that you pay in TLS, that was £81. So the miscellaneous costs, by miscellaneous I mean like printing, taking passport photographs, and then transport to the visa office, was about, say, like 20 quid, I think. So I think I should add it to the total cost, because obviously it's part of the amounts that was spent. The total overhead cost must have been like £300 or something like that. So it's important to note that most of the £300 was not done all at once. Okay, it was in bits and pieces. So one very important thing that I have just found out, right? I don't know if it is proven to be true, but I guess it might be true. Somebody said when you're printing your bank statements, right, to prove that you have funds, your closing statement is what they're really looking at. And the closing statement, if the closing statement is like above a certain amount of pounds, there's a likelihood that you get more time. I kind of think it's true, because when I applied the first time, I think my closing statement was like, what, £200? And so I didn't really think about it because I didn't know, right? And so when I got to work and then we're comparing notes, and my colleague said, oh, I was given 3 months. I was like, how? And then she told me, oh, that our closing statement was a little above £1,000. And I was like, oh. And she's like, yeah, don't I know that they check to see if you can afford to stay in their country? And I was like, this makes a lot of sense. I don't know how true it is. And to be honest, I only heard. But I'd say give this a try and let me know if it works. I don't know. I just think it's one of those hacks that you hear and you try and it kind of works. So one thing I forgot to mention in my last video is that instead of the BRP, they now check for right to work. So now you have to go to gov.uk and then prove that you have the right to work or the right to live in the UK, right? So you show them the barcode and then just print everything automatically and just add it to your folder and send it out. That's not a problem. They don't even charge you for the printing fee. I mean, must be nice, innit? Overall, I am just happy that we have gotten 3 months, because now it gives us like ample time to like go into Belgium, in and out, in and out, in and out as we want, explore other European countries, travel for my birthday, travel for our wedding anniversary. So many things you can do in 3 months, really. In my next video, I'm going to walk you through step-by-step application process that you can follow through easily and do it by yourself, because trust me, this process has just been so easy. I can't believe I almost paid somebody £150 to get them to help me get a Schengen visa. I cannot believe. So subscribe if you haven't, like, comment, share, and help somebody else apply, because I found it easy. I found it easy once, I found it easy twice, I found it easy 3 times. So subscribe if you haven't, like, comment, share.